Let it rip, Tater Chip. Are we live?
We're live.
No, we're live now.
I was going to let y'all go a little longer,
Yeah, you
but
should
we
have.
started talking about stuff.
PG-18.
Introduction.
Episode number 5, Expired Plates Podcast. We don't even know what the hell we're going to title this. We're going to call it episode Cinco, or post game, or quarter number 5. We haven't really figured it out yet. We'll figure it out. You'll see it on the thumbnail, I guess.
Thank you for joining us at Expired Plates Podcast. I'm John.
This whole damn footstool right here, and I'm Brad.
And this is going to be episode number 5, titled Fifth Quarter.
Yeah, fifth quarter, Cinco.
Yep, and we changed shirts just for y'all.
Yeah, we're going to let it rip.
I'm wearing an extra large right now, just letting you know.
Yeah.
I went into Brad's closet and I got the biggest thing he could find.
Yeah, an extra large.
And
But
when
he
y'all see
fills
this,
it out good, though. Stand up, show it off. I think it looks good.
It does.
this Columbia PFG shirt got stretch marks and it got runs like pantyhose. Boy.
PFG, you know what that stands for, right?
No,
fucking
go
good.
ahead, tell me.
Pretty fit.
I mean, it's pretty something. Well, let's go ahead and get
Yeah.
Wickles. If you're listening, we're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and do a Wiggle shot for episode number 5.
Baby, can you get us a jar out of the fridge real quick so we can put it up here? We need to do some
Brand advertisement?
Yeah. Wickles Pickles, man.
B
There's a
was
seed in that one. It's floating. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like the worm in a bottle of tequila. But anyway, Jason Ball, if you're out there listening, we're not going to touch your Patron tonight, but this Wickles Pickles, we're going to put that up there for you. Pretty soon we're going to have a actually, by the time this episode airs, we will actually have a new knife that will be auctioned off from Little River Forge that'll be up there advertising, along with our new hats that'll be here next week and some beer mugs that we're going to be doing in a giveaway raffle, free of charge. Just make sure you like and subscribe. That's all you got to do. Only thing you got to do is free of charge. It doesn't cost you a thing.
And comment down below.
Remember, anything that we make off the raffle, as far as hat sales, anything else we do, the raffle itself is free. Any hat sales that we make, beer mugs, anything like that, all those proceeds are going to go to any charity. The charity's not of our picking. It's of y'all's picking, the viewers.
So y'all got to comment that down below as well.
Comment. Don't comment. Don't count.
Yep, doesn't count. In the last episode, we brought up a couple good charities.
Yeah.
Man, listen, we're all about assisting the community. So
yeah,
and to be honest with you, and this might be liked from outside of our viewer range, but just letting you know that we're from the great free state of Florida. Praise Ron DeSantis, but
praise hell, praise Dale.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So we're
DeSantis. Anytime you want to come join us on a podcast, we'd love to have you. We're going to be sending a email here shortly to your request for media.
Hashtag DeSantis.
Hashtag DeSantis.
Absolutely. Yeah. We would definitely love not to talk about politics. We're not into politics. We're not into any of that. That's not our niche.
Here's the thing. I'm going to call you governor if you come on this show. But if you say, "Hey, just call me Ron," I'm going to call you Ron.
Oh yeah,
he was with the SEALs, I think.
Was he a SEAL?
Well, he wasn't. I don't know if he was a SEAL, but he was an OIC, an officer in charge with the SEAL team.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
I don't remember if it was Princeton. I think it was Princeton or Harvard or Yale. I think it was Yale. I think he played. Can you look that up for me, baby? He played baseball for Yale, Princeton, or Harvard. I can't remember what it was.
Baseball, all-American sport,
dude, for real. But we just won Ron DeSantis, the governor
of the great state of Florida.
Great state of Florida, and he's making it greater. But we don't want no politicians up here. We just want the man up here.
The man, the myth, the legend, Ron DeSantis.
Yeah. If he tells us he wants a craft beer, man, we'll have craft beers for you. We just want you to sit up here as a man and let the blue-collar people of the state of Florida get to know you.
He played at Yale baseball.
Played at Yale, yeah.
He was a Yale baseball player.
But,
all 4 years.
All 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
So look this up. Is he a native Floridian? Yeah. I'm tracking.
Pretty sure he is.
I'm not, and I'm ashamed. I love the great state of Florida. They're doing great things for the United States.
You're from a good state.
I'm from good state Alabama. I'm from South Alabama, but
he is a native Floridian with blue collar roots.
Woo, boy! If I don't, that strikes you right there in the heart.
Hey, I'm just saying, Ron, if you want to come on this podcast, we would love to have you.
And
Like-
it'd be 10. I mean, I would love to have you. I'd be flattered.
We want people to know the blue collar Ron, not the
Yes, the
political
blue
Ron.
collar roots. Let's see those roots of blue collar because that's where we're at.
If you want a Coors, Miller, if you're a Champagne of Beers man, a Busch Light man, or a craft beer man, I don't care. We don't judge. My boy over here, other than drinking Tito's at night because he's got an upset stomach,
Yes.
he
and on a healthy
he
journey.
is a Crown lemonade man. I don't care what you want to drink, Mr. Governor, but we'd love to have you on this podcast.
Hashtag
More than
Governor
love.
DeSantis.
Yeah, hashtag Governor DeSantis, man. I mean, dude, love you. Love you.
Yes.
Everyone in the state loves you, man. You're doing an awesome freaking job.
We don't talk about work on the podcast.
No,
we've made that,
but we work for
evidently
that
clear.
man. We definitely work for him, and
I work for Mr.
yeah,
DeSantis,
and I don't care where I work. That if I live in the state of Florida, I work for you, and you work for me, and you
Yes.
are doing a hell of a damn job.
hell of a job.
Hell of a job.
Thank you,
yeah,
Mr. DeSantis,
Couldn't
for
tell you how
everything
much we
you've done
appreciate you, yeah.
for us in our professional community and law enforcement as a
Yeah.
whole. Which that kind of gives you intel what we may do for
Yeah.
a living.
But here's the thing, man. It doesn't matter what he does as governor. And to break it down as simple as can be, you are a man of the people. And
100%.
We know that you are a man of the people. We appreciate it. We appreciate the fact that you bend over backwards to
100%.
relieve the stress. You know what? You absorb some of the stress and the burden of these Floridians, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Our values, our views, and every bit of our listening demographic supports your ideals and your ideologies, and we appreciate you as John from Expired Place Podcast.
Oh, and
I
Brad.
definitely
Yeah.
appreciate
And
it.
oh my goodness, if he'd have made it into the presidential race, I don't know. That
Maybe
he'd
in
have
4
made it.
years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If he and you know what, with the craziness that I hate to get into politics. I absolutely hate to get into politics. All the craziness that's going on right now with the presidential address. Did you watch the president? Did you hear about it? Presidential address the other night. The Democrats standing up booing, wouldn't stand up for a 13-year-old kid with cancer, or these families where their children were killed by the car. Oh my God, man! I know you're not big into politics and watch the news.
I'm not.
But I mean, dude, you would have been appalled. It doesn't matter what
What is America coming? I mean, and honestly, this is definitely not where the direction of this was going in this episode. But where is America coming to? Where's God in all this? We're drinking cold beer, we're having all this, but my values is based on Christian
proud
beliefs.
of the
Where is
fact
that at?
that I live in the state of Florida, the great state of Florida.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. DeSantis.
If we didn't live in Florida, I'll be honest with you, me and my wife, I'd be.
Yeah.
This is sad to say, but if I didn't live in Florida, I'd be looking at going to Canada, or which I wouldn't want to go to Canada. But this is if I didn't live in Florida the way that America's going right now, which with Trump, I'd stick around.
Yes.
But with all these other states, which are getting so much better now that we got a good president in office,
Absolutely.
if it went the other way, I'm just saying right now, but I'd live in another state. I'd live in another country. And I would have had to. Sad part is, it would probably been harder for me to sneak into that country than everyone else is sneaking into getting into this country, which we're fixing that problem. So,
Yes, thank you.
we're going to leave it at that. I'm not going to sit there and go on a political.
Well, I'll go ahead and say it for anybody that ain't thinking it. I don't follow politics as close as what some people, individuals do, but I'm just saying the type of ideologies of certain individuals have. Here's how I'm going to say it now. In
was that?
2025, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I say DeSantis, Grady Judd, 2028.
Oh
I would
my
love Grady
God.
Judd.
If
He's not going to change his
if
routine.
Ron DeSantis and Grady Judd.
Dream team,
I'm
baby.
just saying, that's like
Dream team,
that's like
baby.
Michael and Rodman.
Hashtag Sheriff
Oh,
Judd.
man.
I'm just saying, it's like Pippen and I don't know how to put it.
I mean, if Ron DeSantis found somebody else to run with him.
Ron DeSantis is epic as it is. Love Ron DeSantis. One,
If it ain't going to
in
be
all-
Trump, it should be Ron.
well, I'm just saying, in and I mean, I'm a Floridian, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not biased,
I am.
but Ron DeSantis is true American, honest, realistic, right?
That is the key.
Grady
right
Judd,
there.
Grady Judd, epic.
God.
How come we shot him 185 times? We ran out of bullets.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You are.
But it won't happen again. We'll have more next time.
Did you see the interview where he was like, "Hey, listen, if you shoot at my police officers,"
Yeah.
and let's just go ahead and be frank. Let's go ahead and be honest for everybody listening. We say a bunch of times we're not going to talk about work, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to say this one thing, and we're going to leave it alone. But me and Brad, if you haven't noticed throughout the course of this podcast, me and Brad are in the law enforcement field. Grady Judd said if you shoot at one of his deputies in Polk County, Florida, he's going to be able to read the Sunday Times newspaper through you if you shoot at his people. And if you were a citizen within his county, not only does he want you to take up arms, it's expected. If someone enters your house to blow them back out.
Free gun courses at bi-weekly or something like that.
Oh, man.
I could be misspeaking, but I mean.
What a great American. Can we just agree on that? What a great American. Take the politics out of it. Take his position out of it. Grady Judd, as an American, that
here's the thing.
In itself is a great American ideology.
Our country is based on the Bill of Rights.
100%.
Okay. Bill of Rights, you have the basic Bill of Rights, your amendments and all that stuff. Governor DeSantis, Grady Judd, and others in the state of Florida. It's not just those two. We have more. Escambia County Sheriff, other ones. The basics, your basic human rights to defend yourself, to not be overly taxed, all this other stuff. I mean, to be American. And here's the sad part. It's to the point where, God bless Florida, to be Floridian.
Yes.
I mean, we live in one of the greatest states in the state. Just pure beauty.
How blessed are we?
By itself. No matter where you are in the state of Florida, I think we're no further than 45 minutes or 45, I can't remember what it is, to a coast.
From a coast, yes, exactly.
We have
Gulf, you're better, but Gulf of America, you're better.
Gulf of America, son. That's
Atlantic, I'll deal with you in a pinch.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, old Jacksonville.
But I'm just saying we have more coastline than any other state. You're no matter where you are in the state of Florida, you're no more than 45 minutes or something like that away from the coast. But inside of the state of Florida, we got some of the most beautiful trees. You got Tallahassee,
beautiful
all those oak trees.
My mama tell you the moss hanging from them cypress trees is the most beautiful thing she ever seen. I agree.
People talk about swamps, but swamps are gorgeous around here.
Man.
I mean, we have this. I mean,
it's a beautiful place
from bears to alligator.
So we definitely support if you're looking for a change of scenery and you don't like the way that your state, yes sir, I am playing footsie. You don't like the way your state is going. You're not living in one of these free states like Florida is, like Texas, things of that nature.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like that. You come on down to Florida. We got plenty of places for you. We're more than welcome. Just don't vote the way you did up there. There's a reason we're living free down here.
Yeah. Don't run from your problems there and then vote for the same problem that you made somewhere else.
Yeah, 100%. There's a reason why Floridians is Floridians, and I
follow in suit. Follow the
Florida
suit.
Man.
God, if you're moving here to get away from a problem, follow in suit with what everyone else is doing right. I mean, good Lord, I'm not sitting there telling you to vote red. Vote right. Vote right. Good
100%. I'm independent. I'm just going to be out there and say I vote independent. I'm voting for ideologies that match my daily living.
Yeah. But other than that, we're going to get off our soap stool and stuff, our soapbox and all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, real quick question.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a little off topic, but it's on topic at the same point for our craziness we got going on.
Yes.
Hey, a pound of $100 bills or a pound of gold? What would you rather have?
A pound of gold, I think, would be
You
more
want
valuable.
a pound of gold. Why? Just explain it to me. I want to hear it, and then I'll tell you where you're winning and losing.
I feel like a pound of
Oh,
bill.
you're thinking hard. Now you're you're second guessing yourself.
I think a pound of gold to get me. So listen,
Nothing's a bad investment.
we have addressed overly that I grew up really poor.
Okay.
I feel like 100 pound of gold.
A pound of either, you're doing okay.
100 pound of gold.
No, a pound.
Get me, just 1 pound?
1 pound of gold or 1 pound of $100 bills.
Ooh, shoot.
Either way, it's the same. If you do the math, no
I
matter
feel
how you
like
do it, it's the
I
same.
feel like I'm always going to work. I'm always going to be a working man. I'm always going to be a blue collar, even though my collar's white.
Okay.
I'm going to be a blue collar individual. I feel like a pound of gold to get me where I need to be.
Courtney, where are you at? A pound.
Yeah, go ahead. Chime on in.
Our sound technician engineer tonight is going to be my wife,
Expertise.
Courtney. Caitlin's not feeling too good. She's under the weather.
Yeah.
Why don't you hit camera 3 there so they can see who they're talking to there, Courtney?
Goodness.
You got your mic turned
Dial
up?
it in, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A pound
they
of
do.
gold or a pound of $100 bills? What are you looking at? Remember, me and you were married, so we're splitting it.
Lucky me.
Yeah.
That's so lucky. Probably $100 bills.
$100 bills. So
Yeah.
you're $100 bills.
I'm gold.
You're gold. All right. So why do you think gold?
I feel like gold is like stock.
Well, it's like
I can hold on to that 100 pound of gold.
Okay. Well, with
And
inflation,
later on,
okay.
with that 100 pound of gold, I can get more than that $100 bill isn't going to change. It's going to be $100.
Okay.
Tomorrow, 17 years from now, that $100
Well, it's
bill.
a pound of $100 bills.
I understand that.
Okay.
But that $100 is still going to be $100.
Okay. Baby.
So that pound of gold. So in 1883, how much was a pound of gold?
I don't know. I don't have the statistics with me, but I do have 2024 statistics.
Go ahead and run it to us then,
Oh,
Brad.
well, baby, why do you want the $1 pound of $100 bills? Don't you be looking at your phone and cheating on me. She's cheating. Never mind. We're not even.
Man, when the
No,
tongue
we're
came
not-
out, I knew
we're
it was
not-
some
I was
bullshit.
looking at gold. I didn't look at the $100 bills yet.
Okay.
So the $100 bills, because it's tangible.
Nobody can see you right now.
I know, because it's tangible.
It is tangible.
Yes, tangible.
God, that's a big word.
What's that mean?
Tangible.
No, I'm playing. I know what it means.
Well, it fluctuates. So does a dollar, though. So, okay.
Everything.
Right now, 2024, into 2024 statistics, right? 1 pound of $100 bills is worth $45,400.
How much?
$45,400.
Okay.
All right.
I got more than that sitting in the driveway.
How much do you? Yeah. How much do you think a pound of gold is worth?
I'd hope at least $100,000.
24,500
Ah!
at $47
It
and
says
60.
$2,900 per ounce for gold.
Yeah, $24,547.68.
Yeah, you got me there.
Either way, you're doing a lot better than you are right now. Me too.
I don't know, buddy. I got. If that is the case, I got 100 pounds of
We would have
dollar bills.
We would have
sitting-
bought a lot more hats. I know that.
For real, I ain't even gonna lie to you. This week, hey, them bills hit me.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, so maybe y'all can relate to this.
we're
We're
on
not rich individuals.
we're on reverse weeks. I'll tell you that. You keep talking. I got you.
We're not rich individuals. Y'all be aware that we do not PDA going on in the back scenes. We're not rich individuals by any means. So y'all understand that
But
we're
hardworking.
but we are hardworking blue collared individuals, even though our colors is white. We shouldn't have a camera set up out there. So Brad stepped away so he can urinate.
We got 2 ring cameras.
Oh, not the Ring cameras. Yeah, no sponsorship. We had to buy them or they had to buy them on their own money. But y'all ever ran into a situation where the bills just hit bad? Them bills, you got 2 or 3 paychecks a year where the bills just hit bad. You're the months is messed up. The days where the months, and we're paid bi-weekly, and the bills just hitting wrong. That's kind of where I'm at this month. I'm broke as an Amish electrician. You hear me? I'm broke this week. But anyway, yeah, if I had a pound of either, I think I'd be in a better situation. But I think a pound of $100 bills, I got that sitting out in the driveway.
So this is gonna. Did you see me pick it off the ground and eat it?
Yeah, I did. Was that chicken?
That was chicken.
Hey, shout out my brother Dion. Was that is that his name? Like
Dion,
Sanders?
was that DoorDash, baby?
DoorDash, Dion, man, he come up
Dion
here.
from DoorDash.
He had to hop a fence to
Oh,
bring
man.
us some chicken wings from Chili's.
We just destroyed. Was it 32?
32.
32.
Did we eat all of them?
We did
There's
every
not a
little
chicken
bite.
wing left, son.
Listen, I sucked that thing off a bone now.
Yeah,
I
you
still
did.
got some stuck in my teeth after I flossed it out. I'm just saying. But Dion
I flossed
DoorDash
on.
from what was that, Gators?
No, it's Chili's wings.
Chili's? Okay. Well, Dion, hey, listen, you are a scholar and a gentleman.
Yes, we appreciate you, Mr.
Hey,
Dion. We're
jumping that
definitely giving you a
fence.
5-star review.
Oh, yeah.
Already did.
Did you already review
Oh,
him?
we did perfect.
You need to
Because
put it in the comments.
Dion
man.
had to jump the fence.
He
Because
got
I mean,
perfect on everything.
Hey, listen, he was our 141 subscriber right here.
thank you, Mr. Dion.
Yeah.
Well, this is here for y'all. We definitely appreciate you, DoorDash. What an amazing platform! Y'all really gave us the second wind. I think.
Are we taking these or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think we are.
I feel like
Let's
time.
go.
I feel like every time he puts one of these up here on the cooler, it's meant for me to take. Again, Wickles.
Ooh, that Wickles, baby.
Not sponsored, but Wickles, if you could come up with a gallon jug of just your pickle juice.
Yes, just pickle juice, Wickles.
Yeah, that way when I'm making my Wickle shots. Picklebacks, so for those who don't know, picklebacks is nothing but pickle juice and vodka. And a Wickleback and a pickleback are two different types of animals. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree 100%.
Whew, man, listen, picklebacks, they're good. Wicklebacks,
Phenomenal.
That ain't for the faint of hearts. That's for men right here.
And women and ladies. So anyway, I got a few topics.
Hit me with something.
We were talking about in our last episode about the I'm gonna be married on April 19th. We're
19th.
talking about doing what is it called with the boys? The boys
A
party,
bachelor's party?
bachelor party. Yeah, we was talking about doing a bachelor party, and we're gonna go out in a K5 Blazer that you're in the middle of restoring, and you're doing an amazing job,
Well,
by the
I
way.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It's nothing more American than a square body Chevrolet from the 80s, baby. There ain't nothing more American. And unfortunately, maybe at some point we'll put the short up about a woo baby. That thing run on stripper glitter and
Yeah,
bad
I'm about to
decision,
pull it up
baby.
Right now, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Snowflake. Go ahead, pull that
I'm pulling
thing
it
up.
right now.
Maybe y'all can hear it in the background. That was me after shout out Wickles again. After about 20 of them Wickle shots. Boy, I was toasty. That's what I was.
Dang, this was a while ago. 'Cause I'm really
I don't even
scrolling.
think you had mufflers on that thing in. That
Well,
thing went to rattling and hopping and
I had
jumping and
straight-
popping, boy.
had
I got
Cheddars
excited.
on it at the time.
No headlights.
No
headlights.
headlights, but them
Yeah,
windshield wipers worked
But the
though.
windshield wipers worked. Anyway,
Wow.
how many minutes are we? That was a good Daytona week.
26.
26 minutes
Roll
in. We're
Tide.
26 minutes in. Yeah, that's crazy. We're going to go hour and 40 on this one, right?
I think I don't know.
Is she coming to pick you up, or how are we doing that?
She gonna pick me up if she's strong enough, I tell you.
No. Okay.
So anyway, we were talking about the K5. You were storing the K5. You're doing an amazing job. I have something written down on my handy dandy notepad. Shout out Blues Clues, baby.
Blues.
I'm Blues Clues, baby. I
Taking
don't know
it
about
back.
you. I was born in 1990. I'm a 1990s baby.
My little brother watched Blues Clues.
Yeah, well, I could be your little brother.
You could.
And your big little brother.
Big little brother. Yeah,
Um,
I'm smaller than both.
so my handy dandy notepad. It says funny car stories. So let's go ahead and get into it, Brad.
Okay.
Give me your best funny car story.
So funny car story. Well, like, be more specific. What are you looking for on a funny car story? Because I mean,
you in a vehicle, and maybe you would not followed our advice about being responsible drinking. Anything
okay.
really.
Well, oh man, there's a lot.
You in a car. What's the funniest
There's
thing
a
you got with
lot
you in
of
the car?
Stories, me in the car. So okay, I don't know if this is my best story, but you said vehicles and being unresponsible. All right, well, okay. So my first vehicle was a '85 S15 GMC Sierra. '86.
S15.
Yeah, S15 was a GMC Sierra. It's like a S10, but a S15 was a Sierra version. It's GMC, not a Chevy.
Was it bigger?
Same size, same truck. Ain't that
Ah,
different. But it was
sounds good.
brown,
Like the Sonoma was before Sonoma was a Sonoma.
basically.
I'm tracking.
But
Go ahead.
It was brown, and let me be more specific.
What kind of brown? Like doo-doo brown?
It was doo-doo brown with a glitter finish in it.
Ooh, son, like a bass boat, baby.
Ooh, I'm telling you right now, it was hot. Bill, I put like 8 coats of wax on that thing. I had them Walmart speakers with them 2 6s in it with them tweeters on the side. I had like 8 of them stacked up behind the seat. I had a ride with like steering wheel like this right here.
Brad.
Dude.
Brad.
Yeah, is there a Frisbee in the house? Because I could show you right now. That's how I drove right here. It was
Brad.
stacked thick in the back.
I'm just saying.
So I'm sitting here, and that's my truck, right? And I'm heading down to, where was it? Shell Point, Florida. I don't know if you know where Shell Point is.
I don't.
Well,
Educate me.
it's a little hidden secret. So if you know where Waukelia County is.
I don't. Go ahead.
You don't
Keep
know where
educating.
Waukelia is? Didn't you go to that leadership course? Did you go to it?
Well, color.
In Waukelia.
Oh God, y'all saying too much. Yes.
But you went there? In Waukelia? So anyone who's from around that area, we call it Waukelia County.
Okay.
We
Well, I
call it
wasn't
Waukelia
tracking.
County. Well, Shell Point is in Waukelia County, Crawfordville area. You know, all that good stuff. Good food down there now. So anyway, I was heading down to Shell Point. I was in
Yeah.
JR.
What was that? Beverly's
there's a bunch of
buffet
good-
or whatever that
Well,
thing-
you got
What was that buffet just outside
Burness's or Burmese's or something.
I don't know.
Yeah. Real quick, just so everyone's tracking. Jonathan got to get educated today. He's on the Tito's. If you notice, he's got Tito's on the far side of the bar. I'm on.
Yes, sir.
He got a lower GI tract infection,
Tito's
so
with
he
Baja.
can't drink too much yeast or anything like that.
Well, here's
So,
the thing, though.
You're on a low carb diet, right?
Yes, 100%.
So, do you eat any sandwiches at all? Period. I learned some shit today that's gonna mess your mind up.
Nature's own.
Because you said you hit a plateau, right?
Wait,
And what did she blame it on?
okay, let's get into it.
No, let's get into it. What was I even talking about?
We'll get back to it.
We'll
I
get
know
back
what
to
you were
the
talking
Doobie
about.
Brown. We'll get
I'll
back
be
to
able
it,
to
yeah.
revert
Yeah, we'll revert to it. No,
Back
these
to
were
it.
involved, and I'll say I was sober.
That's a big word for you, baby. Anyway, I do eat sandwiches. It's Nature's Own makes a keto
How
bread.
many carbs?
There's 1 net carb in 2 slices of bread.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Shout out Nature's Own. Thank you.
Nah.
You've changed my life.
No. That's probably what's messing you up. Guess what I learned today?
What's that?
You could eat 3 sandwiches, low carb bread sandwiches with the bread.
What low carb bread?
Nature's Own, any of those low carb breads.
I
Right?
need that butter bread.
No, low carb breads.
Okay, like your keto breads. Continue.
Yes. 3 of those sandwiches, you can have 1 beer. One of these beers,
God, that's awful.
1 beer. 1 beer. All right. One of those sandwiches, you could drink 6 of these and have the same amount of carbs, it says.
Bush Light, if you're listening.
And it was specific to Bush Light. I just want you to know that.
Can I make a testimonial to Bush
Please.
Light?
Do me throw my hand up?
No, y'all ain't got to do that. Bush Light, I love you.
I love you. Praise Jesus.
I do.
Push
The
your phone
taste
down.
of it, I've been with you forever. Me and you have been in a deep emotional relationship for years.
Amen.
Me and Bush Light.
Amen.
I call you God's nectar. You're the nectar of the gods. The most delicious alcoholic beverage
So sweet.
that man has ever created.
Off
I
my lips.
love Bush Light.
This could be a commercial.
Do me a favor, Anheuser-Busch. more so the Busch side of the Anheuser. Can we make a Busch beer with less carbs?
Oh, here's the thing though. Those 3 low carb sandwiches you had, you could have a 12-pack of these. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said 6.
I'm going to be honest with you. How many sound technician expertise, how many carbs is in one can of Busch Light? Just one can. Let's be honest with you. So, Brad,
it's like 4 something. But here's the thing. It's not the same type of carb.
What you mean?
So there's good carbohydrates and bad carbohydrates.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So you got your dietary fibers, your alcohol, sugars, and all.
3.2 grams of carbs. It's 95 calories.
How many net carbs? Google that.
It's 3.2. It even says on the can.
Net carbs?
Here's the thing. The type of carb. It's a net carb.
So net carbs is how many bad carbs?
It still says 3.2 of net
carbs. It doesn't necessarily mean that, though. I was watching a scientific thing they did.
Bush, listen, let me just stop.
So as far as
maybe a Busch flight.
No, this is where it matters. All right. So diabetics. Diabetic, right? I'm a diabetic. Just so y'all know that. This is where it interested me. It said that I could drink an 18-pack of these Busch and it would be better than 2 sandwiches made out of low-carb bread that consisted of less than half of 0.5 carbs in each sandwich. That totaled 1 carb. Because the protein content in those are so much higher.
In what?
In the low-carb bread.
Okay. I'm about to say.
Protein converts.
I thought you were saying we got some protein in these Busch Lights.
Converts into negative bad
0.7
carbs.
Grams of protein.
So you're
say it again.
0.7 grams of protein.
0.7 grams.
Yeah, that's nothing.
But that low carb bread has high protein.
Yeah, 100%.
That protein converts into a bad carb.
If you're not using it.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm using them, baby.
For people who don't work out at all,
Busch Lights for you. Stop eating sandwiches.
18-pack.
Drink Busch Light, baby. Stop eating sandwiches. Drink Busch Light.
Eat a sleeve of pepperonis and be good, or some chicken wings.
And
I attest to this because guess whose A1C dropped this last time, and I'm almost out of the diabetic level. Busch Light.
Yes, sir. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Busch Light, God's nectar. I'm just saying a Busch Flight would be amazing.
And I'm just saying I didn't quit drinking brown liquor, obviously. So I went and picked John up because, again, we do not drink and drive.
No.
I picked him up. He's got to ride back to the house. Please be responsible,
Please.
Please.
It's not worth the job.
We need our views to go up. Don't help us if y'all get in a wreck on the way home and you're locked up in jail and you got to use an inmate phone to watch us.
Yeah.
But
I love you to death, but I ain't talking on them Fed phones.
Yeah. But anyways, we're sitting here and when I was younger, talking about when we were younger,
yeah, 100%
and stuff. But that old Albertsons, for y'all remember the old Albertsons and stuff, right? You used to be able to get a handle of Albertsons vodka for $7.99. Cody, if you're still out there, Cody Reynolds, God, I hope you're subscribed. Boy, your daddy knows. I know he knows. We used to sneak into that damn liquor cabinet at my parents' house because it was my parents' liquor cabinet.
Time out, baby. Hashtag R. Tucker. Thank you for the Facebook message.
Okay, R. Tucker. Thank you. Me and old Cody sneaking into that old cabinet. Now I'm going to tell you this right here. Albertsons vodka, not the worst thing in the world. But, good whiskey, they filter it through what? Charcoal, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, any bourbon or whiskey, they filter it through a good charcoal.
Oh, they put it in charcoal barrels.
Well, they put it through a charcoal filter.
Yeah.
Well, the filter that they might filter the Albertsons brand vodka through, I think I was telling you about this right here. It was through a fraternity campfire party where they burned solo cups.
Oh, bonfire party.
Huh? Oh, used condoms, styrofoam plates, old solo cups.
It was that all ski Little John was talking about.
Yeah. That's the charcoal they filtered that vodka through. I'm going to tell you that. Not only did it taste burnt, son, it tasted funky. But it would do the job. I tell you, it'll make you cross-eyed. I got to rewind a minute. I'm picking John up today from the house, right? Because we're going drinking. We're going to podcast responsibly.
Yes.
And
Always we're
his
gonna
his
podcast
his
for
wife to
gospel.
be is sick. That's why she's not our engineer tonight. And his daughter's been homesick today too. So I get there and he's taking his daughter's temperature. And of course, we sit there, we get there, and daughter's sick. All this other, I don't even know what the hell I was about to say, but it was something good. Y'all went and took shots and messed me up. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
www.
Expired Play, www.expiredplay.com, baby. This is episode number 5.
WWE.
I'm John.
I'm Brad.
And I'm Brad. There it is. Oh, so
Anyway.
Brad, you had that old S15
Doo-doo brown,
GMC,
glitter
doo-doo brown,
finish.
got that Bass Pro Shot
Yeah.
flake on
Well,
it. Let me hear.
I got those Walmart 6.5s with tweeters in the back of them. About
Just-
9 of them stacked up.
Just old putty tang dripping on them.
You got it
things.
when you're driving, your chin's touching your wrist. That's how close you are.
Yeah.
To the steering wheel.
You ain't driving that thing, you
Yeah.
wearing it.
So anyway, boy, I sat there and I was bowed. So my stepdaddy, love him to death, great man. Just as much a father to me as my real father. He was adamant that I was going to buy my first truck. Right, mad respect.
Good man.
Do the same thing with my
Good
kids.
values.
And,
I appreciate
and they were
it.
doing decent. They were doing decent in life, but he wanted me to know the struggles. Same thing
As a man, that's what you
Yeah.
should do.
Same thing I'm going to do with my boy, and we don't do
No matter where you're at in your life.
No, we're
That's
not
what
doing
I'm
horrible
talking
in
about.
our life, but my son is going to know the basics. Of,
My daughter will be able to pick out a car out of a dealership. My boy, he gonna work for what he got.
yeah, and that's what you expect as a parent, right? So, in matter of fact, here's the funny part, man, and I'll get to it in a second. So, you got to go do it now. Whew. All right.
Brief intermission.
Go ahead and go to camera 1. Anyway, sitting there, and what was getting me is I'm about 15, 16 when I get the truck already rebuilt. So he bought me a brown GMC S15 GMC Sierra Duty Brown with glitter finish, blown motor in it. Buy a motor, we rebuild it, we get the truck running, get it going, driving. I had it for about 2 years. I ended up throwing some rods in it. Basically, I was Bo Duking it. You know what Bo Duking is, baby?
I can figure
Not
it
what we
out.
did. Well, not what we did in the bed. I'm just saying. But we was Bo Duking. All right.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so had a good time. Trying to impress some girls. I can't remember what it was.
I'll kill them all.
I know you will. So, is your microphone up?
It is.
Okay. Well, as long as y'all heard it, she'll kill them all. But anyway, this was long before me and you met. Trying to impress some girls on a back road. I was Bo Duking it, coming out of a ditch hot, like Doc Holliday. But anyway, threw a rod in it, rebuilt the transmission in it twice, rebuilt the motor in it once. Finally, get me an old Toyota. But long story short, that's my vehicle story. Treating a vehicle like crap, and
I thought it was supposed to be a funny story.
well, it was kind of funny, but he had to go take a pee. But
Okay.
So you was Bo Duking that thing.
I was.
What do you mean Bo Duking?
Well, what I mean by Duking is I was getting pretty hot over some poontang. And
no, I get that.
And I said, "Hey, you want to see what a rooster tail looks like? You want to see what it looks like when
You and me sling rooster tail to the treetops.
Yeah, I mean, from the right side to the left side of the road, kind of throwing. I can't say it's to her because that's kind of weird.
No, you saying it to me,
Yeah.
Bubba. You ain't
And
talking to her.
And I'm gonna throw this right here. So it was a bench seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So before all this happened, I'm looking you in
You
the
cut
eyes.
donuts to the left. Or, hold up. Sorry, I done knocked my mic
I'm
clean across the Lafayette County.
This was in
You
Tallahassee.
cut donuts to the right.
This was in Tallahassee, and I'll say this right here.
You
And-
slide, baby
and I
girl,
don't know
right
if this
into
woman
them
is a
arms.
subscriber, so don't you get mad at me over there. I don't know if she subscribes, but if you do, like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Tell
like,
your
subscribe, comment down below.
But yeah, comment down below. Tell your friends. Share on Facebook. So anyway, this girl at the time that was with me, we were leaving Carabel. You know where Carabel, Florida is. World's
I
smallest
do.
police stations there. We came all the way back from Carabel after a day of fishing on a friend's boat of mine. And he had a big old offshore boat. So this truck was following me
Rude
all
fuck.
the way. Nothing gay. Nothing.
That's okay. You
So
touched me.
this truck's following me all the way back from Carabel, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I've been swerving the whole way back.
Yeah.
Whole
Hey,
way
listen,
back,
you're
I've been
doing
swerving.
45, but you all over the road.
All
You're doing the
over the
speed
road.
limit, but you in both lanes.
So anyway,
I'm tracking.
When I say I make it 95% of the way home on an 85-mile trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the same truck's been following me the whole time. Pulling a boat, mind you, pulling a boat. I see these lights light up.
He's pulling a boat and lights light up.
Yeah, it's FWC.
Mm.
So a guy pulling a 32-foot contender offshore FWC boat in an F-250 pulls me over.
He been with them a while.
Yeah. He pulls me over after I'm almost home, right? Oh, my wife's getting up. I don't know if she's going to slap me in the back of the head or she's going to keep moving. Yeah, she's probably going to get a gun. Anyway.
She going to have to shoot both of us because I'm with my friends. You hear me?
FWC walks up to my window. He goes, "Sir, can I see your license and registration?" I was like, "Yes, sir." I get to him. I'm 16 now, right? 16, maybe 17.
16, maybe 17.
And he goes,
Are you in the S15 Sonoma?
I'm in the GMC S15 GMC Sierra.
Oh, okay.
He said,
Doo-doo
"Sir," he
brown.
goes,
It was probably that flake.
he goes, "Sir," he goes, "I've been following you all the way back from Carabel. Been behind you the whole entire time." He goes, "You've been swerving the whole entire way, hitting mayonnaise and mustard the whole entire way."
What was your
Breaking
funny car story or whatever?
No, we ain't even got
no.
done
We're
with
finishing
his.
this story.
Oh, it's still going.
And
Yeah.
It's still going.
And so anyway,
okay.
I get pulled over by FWC, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Sir, I've been following you all the way since we left Carabel." He goes, "You've been swerving the whole way, hitting the mayonnaise and the mustard." He goes, "I'm going to tell you right now, sir." He goes, "You need to get your shit together." He goes,
So the man told you needed to get your shit together instead of placing you in hand restraints.
Yeah, basically. He goes, "You haven't
That's
quite."
God, thank you, Mr.
Now,
Sanders.
this was, you gotta
That's
think,
the good state of Florida,
you gotta
baby.
think this is early, like 2000. Like, I mean, when I say 2000,
We're still like that in 2025.
I mean, like 2000, but still. He said, "I'm going to tell you right now." He goes, "You ain't crossing mayonnaise and mustard, but you were touching it on each side." He goes, "You stayed in the lane, but you were rubbing them tight."
That's how you get them there.
Oh, yeah. He goes, "But I'm going to ask you this right here, Mr. Knight." He goes, "I don't see no warrants or nothing outstanding on your license." He goes, "But listen, when I pulled you over and the last 75 miles been following you, I only thought there was one person in this vehicle." Beat that
You
one.
talking about
Beat that
FWC?
one.
Wasn't my car story.
Baby, that was way before you, by the way.
You talking about FWC? This wasn't my funny car story. I asked you your funny car story.
Yeah.
This isn't mine. Me and Alexis were riding Kennedy Steele. This wasn't my cool car story, my funny car story, or anything like that. I was never going to talk about it until you brought up FWC. And this is how amazing FWC is.
Oh, I love FWC.
This is how amazing that Florida law enforcement as a whole is, right?
Yeah.
And how free.
I got mad respect for our
God, man.
Don't get me wrong.
Do
Anytime I've been pulled over, even if I haven't been wrong, I've probably been exhibiting signs of what wrong looks like. So I can't be mad at them.
They are never wrong. They're not missing.
I'm not going to say they're never wrong, but usually the perception that they are seeing. And here's what y'all have to realize.
Yes, 100%.
With law enforcement, perception is their reality.
100%.
They have to assume the worst at all times.
Yeah.
Everyone is out to get them. Do not
If
sit
you
there and
get
be mad.
pulled over,
Yeah. If you get pulled over, just do what
their
hell
life
they
is at
say.
risk.
Yeah.
Every time you
Everybody-
get pulled over,
I'm not going to say everybody's
their
a bad
life is
guy,
at risk.
But they
No.
have to sit there and assume that this might be my last stop.
I might not see my wife. I might not see my children.
Mm-hmm.
I might not see my mother and my father or whatever is most near and dear to them in their life.
Absolutely.
Every time they stop and talk to an individual, you have to understand that. And if you don't agree with that being said in this podcast, you are not our target demographic.
Right.
Let me just go ahead and say that.
You ain't
That
for us.
they're in those individuals' lives.
Swipe up. Go to the next one.
Yeah, you got the wrong people.
Yeah.
but that is the reality.
Do they make mistakes? By all means, they're human.
100%.
They are 100% human. And guess what? They're doing the best they can with what they do. We have bad law enforcement out there, yeah.
1,000,000%.
But
do I support
99%
malicious
of them are doing the right
activity by law enforcement?
99%
Absolutely
of them are
not.
doing the right thing to the best of their ability.
They're doing the right things for the right reasons. And as long as they're doing the right things for the right reasons, I do and always will support our law enforcement.
Them ones that are doing bad, don't get me wrong. We're right there with you. But don't judge that 1% over the 99% that's doing right.
Flag on the play, baby. Did you tell your story, Jonathan?
Not yet. Okay, we're talking about our law enforcement community in the great, amazing, beautiful state of Florida. So
real quick, John. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead, buddy.
You want to hit that camera 3 real quick and show what we got working on the camera over here?
Listen, you want to talk about multitasking?
Is the microphone over there? It's on. Liam, what you got, buddy? Tell us what you got to say.
Stuff to say.
You got stuff to say?
He got stuff to say. Hey, put the microphone back on, Mr. Liam.
Go ahead.
Put the microphone back on, Mr. Liam. Liam, let them know to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Say like and subscribe.
Fly.
Say subscribe.
Subscribe.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Liam.
All right. You want to go ahead and fill that mic for me, baby?
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, Mr. Liam.
Subscribe.
All right. Sorry
Our
about
number
that, y'all.
one fan, baby.
Sorry about that, y'all. But Liam, that's my son.
I ain't sorry.
Yeah,
I ain't sorry.
Hey, he's one of our biggest advocates. He was our latest subscriber the other day.
Yeah.
Hey,
y'all don't be mad.
He doesn't know it yet, but he was our latest subscriber.
He's going to be really proud of us in a couple of years. You know what I mean?
So just so y'all understand that K5 Blazer, and I'm going to see if I can find it, but there is a GoFundMe out there for this Blazer, and this is actually my son's Blazer.
It's for Mr. Liam that was just talking, if you don't know.
For my son, and we are Jonathan, so you were born in 90, right?
Yes, sir, 1990.
An 87 Blazer. It's got an antique tag on it. This kid, that's going to be that Blazer right here.
Subscribe.
I want it to be decked out with a 6-inch lift, which is already on it.
Mm-hmm.
The motor's already done in it. It's going to be a badass truck for a 16-year-old kid. And, how old will he be when he's 16?
He'll be 16 years old when he's 16, just letting you know.
He was born in 21, so 16, it'll be 27, 2037.
Golly, son.
Yeah, that's going to be...
And 2037.
We got to find a washer for that truck by then, but still... But anyway, we got to go GoFundMe out there. It's you seen that movie? You seen that show, the Landman?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be like that old football.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about, Liam.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling for you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for you, Liam.
Hold on. Did you say you seen Landman?
I have.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that Landman's a
It was
shit.
good.
Right?
Yeah, don't tell the
tell
old
me
lady
about-
I've been watching without her.
Tell me about your truck
Car
show.
story.
Oh my god.
My truck show.
Yeah, the car story.
Oh, the car store. Sorry, everybody. We got off top.
Yeah. We
Topic.
got excited about my son pulling some.
So, yeah. I'm hoping for a boy. I got an amazing woman in my life. Thank God. I've been blessed.
You got
So
lucky. Not only did you get her, you got an amazing family to go with her.
yeah, 100%. And
I'm
God
sure
is
listening to you.
God has definitely blessed me, and I definitely appreciate it. So Brad was talking about FWC, and my story didn't have anything to do with FWC going into this, but excuse me, I'm fat. I got too far down into this deal. So me and old Alexis was drinking cold beer, riding dirt roads about 15 miles an hour because we drink responsibly. If we're going to drink and drive, it's going to be real slow on dirt roads. You know what I'm saying? We drink responsibly. You hear what I'm saying? And every now and then you got to sling them rooster tails to the treetops. We're going to creep around about that 15 mile an hour. But anyway, we riding around. and it's about winter time. We got the hurricane come through. We're just past hurricane season. It's starting getting into winter season. Well, those of y'all that understand winter season, not only is it winter season, but that comes into hunting season.
That's true.
Just outside of hurricane season here in the great, free, beautiful state of Florida. Just outside of hurricane season comes hunting season, right? Am I wrong, Brad?
You are absolutely right.
100%. So we're just outside of hurricane season. We're running into hunting season. We're riding dirt roads. We drinking cold beer. She drinking Cayman Jacks because she's that kind of lady. You know, just a gem of a lady. She drinking them Cayman Jacks. We riding around. And FWC, we didn't know it was FWC, so maybe I shouldn't be telling that much of it. But an individual comes up behind us. He got them brights on. He falling a little too close. We're drinking cold beer, riding dirt roads. So just letting you know what type of individual I am. We're riding dirt roads. You come up behind me. You a little too close. You got them brights on. I'm thinking you want some smoke. You might want to fight.
Yeah. I feel you.
And
Red
Peggy
wine
ain't raised no
black.
bitch. Say it again.
Red wine flavored
You
black.
said Peggy didn't raise no bitch?
Peggy ain't raised no bitch. She did, but it might have been my sister. She ain't raised no bitch me, that's for sure. I get my blood test twice a year. She ain't never raised no bitch.
Okay.
So I'm riding. These brights on behind me. I feel like old boy want to fight. So we pull off on the side of the road. We in Kennedy Steele, North Hamilton County, Florida. I pull off on the side of the road. I step out the truck and boop, boop. OFWC done cut the lights on me, boy. So anyway, as any respected man, I'm a grown man. I'm going to go ahead and stand in the paint for mine. I went ahead and shut the door on my truck because I'm going to stay in my truck because I ain't with the police. You know what I mean? Because I support, I'm back to blue, baby.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and back to blue, baby. I went ahead and shut the door, and old FWC man walked up. He said, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" And hey,
Jonathan's like, got me.
Yeah, gotcha. Anyway, yeah. Hey, y'all ever been playing spades? Old boy threw out that trump card. He got me.
Yeah, got me.
So, OFWC man walks up, right? OFWC, we're in the middle of Kenny Steele. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're damn near Statenville, Georgia at this point. You know, we in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We done took 3 wooden bridges.
Got lost twice.
Past fucking
where you're at.
Yes, sir. We in the middle of nowhere. We were screams ain't heard. You know what I'm talking about? FWC behind me. He ended up, I go to hop out the truck. And listen, here's respect to FWC. He knew what type of pressure that was coming out that truck. I was ready to do whatever they wanted to do. He had to flick the lights. He let me know, like, hey, listen, I ain't looking for a fight, but I'm putting it on the table for you. He said, and I knew I didn't have as much as he did. So I went ahead and slid the truck door back closed. So anyway, he come up to the thing in the truck. Now understand small town politics.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Brad here with me has put in for county commissioner.
Yep.
He understands small town politics, and I hope y'all that are with me understand small town politics. When this individual comes up to the truck, I'm terrified. I'm not from Hamilton County. I didn't grow up in Hamilton County. I don't even know anyone in Hamilton County. When I pull up to the old foodway, and y'all from Hamilton County know about the foodway. When I pulled up to the foodway, they were talking about, hey, who you know? And I told them I had to marry into the foodway type of life. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a Subway in there too, but.
Yeah, 100%. But the old foodway, they told me, they were like, hey, you not from around here, we know, because we don't know your mommy, your daddy, your cousin, and your sister, and your uncle, and everybody else that's ever been related to you in your whole life. We don't know you, and we don't know where you're from, and I don't recognize them tattoos, and so where you from? So anyway, I let them know that I'm married into the Hamilton County life. But anyway.
Speaking of that, I just sent a text out to somebody from Hamilton County, see if they'd be a guest on our next show.
Well,
he's in the sheriff's office, so
My first wife was a very well-to-do family in Hamilton County. So, anyways, and her father was in law enforcement, but he was well-to-do in Hamilton County as well. So we get pulled over, right? We get pulled over by FWC. We on dirt road. We're in damn near Statenville, Georgia, baby. We were still in Florida. FWC finally pulled us over because I tried to get out the truck and fight them.
That was the last chance they had.
Yeah, it did. Hey, we ain't hit. Anyway,
said,
listen,
we got
I could go from my house in Hamilton County to Statenville and never touch blacktop, son. They followed me with them brights on. I was ready to fight. Now, they wasn't ready for a fight like I was, and they realized that, and they cut them blue lights on and caught me beforehand. And thank God they did, because I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing for a living now, I'll tell you that. Anyway, so this individual walks up now, and we talked about in the previous podcast of like dating within your country. Dating within your country. Not country as far as United States, Argentina, or wherever hell the countries is from. Gotcha. Good Lord have mercy. Look at them things, boy.
Drinking for two. I feel like a pregnant woman.
So anyways, we
I feel like a woman out of a trailer park. I'm drinking for two.
I got a funny police story when you're done.
I got movies.
So old man showed old boy come up to the car. Now you want to talk about scared? I'm drinking cold beer. I'm drunk Cooter Brown. Been riding dirt roads for the last 45 miles. Just letting you know, Hamilton County got 1,500 miles of dirt road.
Yeah, I know.
If that ain't the countryest thing you ever heard, I kiss your ass.
I got property.
You hear me, baby? Hamilton County got 1,500 miles of dirt road,
I got
baby.
property over there. I know where 20 of them is.
Woo! Boy, we ride them deer woods, got 1,500 miles of dirt road. So I'm about 35 miles in. I've been driving about 15 miles an hour. Old FWC been following me for about 5 of them. He hit them blue lights when I go to hop out that truck and give him the business. I'm about to hop up and give him the business. I'm about to put it on the table for baby boy. You hear what I'm saying? He clicked them blue lights on me and my whole attitude changed. I shut the door. I locked the doors. I let the windows down. I cut the lights on inside the truck. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, and for those of y'all that's against law enforcement, I cut the lights on inside the truck so they can see inside the truck, so they don't have to put the flashlight on me. You know what I mean? Because I'm respectful of our. I back the blue, baby. 100%. I back the blue. So anyway, individual comes up to the truck. He said, "Hey, what y'all doing?" You know Alexis.
Yeah.
Alexis said, "Hey, boy, here's what we doing. We're drinking cold beer, riding dirt roads. That's what we're doing. We're getting drunk out here on dirt road, riding 15 miles an hour, and it'd be a shame for you to be riding behind us with the damn brights on, bothering the hell out of us, and we're just trying to have a good time out here. And here you are bothering the hell out of us. What the hell are you doing?" And he was like, "Ma'am, what is your name?" And she said her name, and the individual's whole demeanor changed as soon as she gave him her last name. And he said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "I want you to hear this out. I don't want no problems. This, that, and the third. We're drinking cold beer. We're riding dirt roads just like an American should. Roll damn tide, baby. Roll damn tide." We're drinking cold beer. We're riding dirt roads. We're having a good time just like every American in America should. And thank God for American and Florida and Ron DeSantis and everything that we talked about in the middle of this show. Ron DeSantis supports that type of deal. And he run her name and he said, "Hey, Miss Raven, I just got to ask a few questions if that's okay with you." She said, "Ask all the questions you need. We support the blue," is what Alexa said. And he said, "Hey, do you got a Q-beam in your truck?" For those city folks that don't understand what a Q-beam is a spotlight. It is a spotlight, and a spotlight is a high-powered lumen light that illuminates areas as a spot, just a spot. So, He asked me, did I have a Q-beam in the truck? No, sir, I don't have a Q-beam in the truck. He said, do you got firearms in the truck? I said, yes, sir, absolutely. He said, do you have a rifle in your truck? No, sir, I do not. I do not have a rifle in my truck. I said, I got a firearm. And just letting y'all know, it's a Glock 19. Officer Burnett said, so you only got a pistol in your truck? I opened up the door. He seen the pistol in the door. You know what that individual told me? That law enforcement officer. He's here to enforce the laws of the state of Florida. You know what that man told me, Brad? He says, so y'all are just here drinking cold beer, riding dirt roads. Y'all ain't doing no other hooligan stuff. That man said, now listen to me now. Alexis and Jonathan, keep that on a dirt road. Y'all drinking cold beer, that's fine. Keep that on the dirt road. Y'all have a good day. He got in his and he left. That's Florida, baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's Florida. He said, keep that on the dirt road. You gonna drink cold beer, keep that on the dirt road, baby. Make sure y'all driving the speed limit on the way to the house.
Well, let's end it on this right here. Governor Ron DeSantis, if by any chance you or anybody who represents you catches us on this podcast, we would we would more than love, we would welcome just a 45 minutes, an hour of your time. And I don't mean we want the governor on here with us. We want Ron DeSantis. Just Ron.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the legend. The blue collar raised man on the podcast with us to just BS with us, right? Enjoy an adult beverage if he so chooses. And talk to his constituents as a man.
Talk to
not a politician, but as a man.
I don't want to say his main demographic because I'm sure there's many different demographics.
I'm not going to say his main demographic, but the average tax-paying citizen.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and preach it to him, Brad.
I'm just saying. Just come out here and be real with everybody, and we would love to have you on.
God, if I had a genie in a bottle,
I
wish I would share this with Ron DeSantis.
Oh, my goodness. It's to teach the man what Wickles is all about. All right. Well, that's all we got for episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5.
5 of Expired Plates. Again, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow. We got the
make sure you comment down below as well.
Yeah, comment down below. We have the giveaway coming up again. Remember, we are not doing the giveaway until we hit 300 subscribers. So make sure you're sharing with everybody. Make sure that you're liking, following TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, everything we got going on right now.
Instagram.
Just help us out everywhere you can. Other than that, I'm Brad.
And I'm John.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you for listening to Expired Plates Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.